Hey everyone, it's Vickerman and we're here with EU4 Celtica. And a bit of a situation has come up where our current monarch does not have a legal heir. And it looks like there's going to be a succession war between France and Russia if we die prematurely. I'm not sure why it's Russia. We never had a personal union or a marriage with them. So, I don't know. Okay, so big things going on. Our France has gotten rid of our alliance and allied Norway, which is irritating. You know, we're kind of in a weird situation because we don't like the Netherlands, but it would be nice to be friendly to Spain. So we're not really going to do that, and it looks like our best real option for an ally is going to be Austria. For a second ally besides Portugal. And that might make some sense because that will give us a pretty strong continental Europe ally. Well, I mean, they're still doing pretty well, although they are not as strong as they once were. It's probably going to draw us into a war with the Ottomans at some point if we ally Austria. But maybe that's okay. Poland is also interested in an alliance. If we do ally them, Austria's not going to like it. They also don't like the Ottomans. But unfortunately, they don't have too much hard feelings against our enemies, which are going to be the Netherlands and, let's see, England, the Netherlands, Norway, technically, although we've almost never fought them. I mean, if they weren't allied with France, we might have been consider fighting them. But alas, that's probably not a great idea. Now, the English West Indies did not win their independence war. But maybe next time we can support their independence. Let's do that, and then we'll just have to fight England. Hopefully they don't really have any allies necessarily. Although we are in a truce. Hoping that'll take that into account and we won't just auto accept. Alright, got 2 trade ships here. And that's a war galleon there. These are mothballed, so we need to unmothball them temporarily. Makes some sense to mothball the fleets when we're not using them, the heavy fleets, because they do cost a lot. And we'd have plenty of time to recover their readiness were we to need them. So the Netherlands is just edging us out in the English Channel. It's always good to try to maintain the majority. The Mohicans. It might make some sense to fight some Native Americans. I'm not sure. Looks like we're training more troops, which is good. Where are the rest of the troops? I think they're over here. And yeah, let's see the armies. We've got these guys en route to home. Although, maybe we want to see about doing some more colonies. Our colonists are busy at the moment. Yeah, we should have a pretty good American presence here. Should probably send a conquistador that way to try to take on Cherokee before, before France does it. It'd be nice to get that under control as soon as possible. So yeah. That is kind of what is going on. I guess we could try to kill these guys. All sorts of possibilities. So the question is going to be Austria or Poland for an ally. Thinking maybe okay, they are allied with the Netherlands. That's kind of a problem. Austria hates the Netherlands. Okay, it may be a good idea to offer them an alliance when we get a diplomat back. I think we'll do that. Improvements in government technology. I suspect our inflation is a bit high at the moment, so we will not do that. The good news is we have a pretty strong positive balance even with full army maintenance. We are pretty close to paying off the loans. That's great. I mean, all in all, things are going well, except for the personal union issue. So let's ally Austria. And we are also going to, well, they may propose the royal marriage. Take colony Boina in Africa. Yeah, these are out-of-date ships, but I mean, we have a high fleet limit that we're not using, so okay, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it because we do want that increased chance for an heir. Repay the loan if you would. Thank you very much. Too many diplomatic relations. That's too bad. Okay, the support independence thing is really the issue. It doesn't look like Vinland may declare independence anytime soon. We do know that the West Indies wanted to do so. So, yeah, we'll break that one off. And that should get us, yeah, we're in good shape now. Okay, now do we have control here? No. Send another ship to the English Channel. See if we can take control. All right. Alright, so got some cash. We can build some stuff. Constable makes some sense there. Let's see. Improved training. There's a room at the Naval Academy for a new instructor, and the Chancellor has asked us to suggest a course of study for the sailors. Where should we direct the energies of the curriculum? Morale bonus or ship durability? Thinking durability. Should have a pretty good amount of morale, given our idea groups that we have chosen. Alright, we've got a new heir, and no more are we under the shadow of impending personal union. Okay, that's great. Let's check on the armies. We got that one there, and you are here. Have we? Yeah, we've gotten rid of the natives in that territory. We're in a truce with whatchamajigger, Jama? Malacca. Okay, so we won't be attacking them soon. Kind of have our customary spread of colonial nations here. Now, I don't think we can really... Do we have a casus belli against you? No. What about Brunei? Brunei? I suspect we won't get one. We don't have the pagan one for these guys. I think because they're Muslim. Okay, that doesn't quite work for us. So what about like these Chinese empires? I think maybe we have to be allied to them to get that special thing. Okay, we may send an army over to America and see if we can't conquer a few native nations. So this transport fleet has 16 ships, which is not too bad. And what's the actual number of regiments here? That's 16, so actually never mind, you can stay where you are. Alrighty, so got some cash coming in. Let's check out the Navy. We need to build some more ships. Yeah, it'd be great to reduce inflation. Probably not worth it just yet. We're still behind in administrative tech. Oh, just a little, not much. The Navajo, we have lost casus belli against them. It's no big deal, really. Okay, once we have recovered, we are going to head over to America. And I'm going to take the Conquistador. Yeah, and we'll head on over there and see what we can do. I suspect that the Cherokee, we can attack them and get some more provinces for our colonial New Wales. Now we do need to watch the Liberty Desire, make sure that it doesn't get too high. So we're getting 7.1 ducats from our colonial underlings, which is good stuff. We can invest in diplomatic tech, and we are ahead of time. So we don't want to do that really just yet, because it only just gives us these things, which we can't really afford. Those sort of buildings would be really nice, but they cost a ton. Okay, I think what we ought to do is repay a loan. This is the one expiring the soonest. The loans are actually for quite a while yet. And let's see, how much do we need? We need 486 admin power to go to the next level. So we will kind of wait for that. We may want to consider taking the policy off, the colonial one most likely, because the trade one is probably going to be useful for us a lot longer. So So we've got... Where's the ships here? Well, that was a quick trip. I guess going over there is a lot quicker than going around to Asia. Now, the nice thing is we will have the support of our colonial nations when we declare war. We have a claim, I guess? So we do have a claim, but technically this is a lot better. Gives us less aggressive expansion, and yeah. Austria is 956 gold in debt. That's bad. Well, anyway, we don't need them. I don't think. Let's do that and head on in. Oh, looks like they must have westernized. Right? No, they haven't. It's interesting that they have that particular... Oh, okay, there we go. That seems more likely. I thought that the unit set that they had was not quite right. So we've got 81 gold. I would like to wait a little bit longer. And we'll just mothball you right there. I would like to wait a little bit longer to spend the money so I can get better buildings. Okay, we've got the treasure fleet coming in, which is going to give us probably the amount of money that we need to make some good buildings. All right, so we don't need naval force limit. More naval force limit. Inflation reduction would be good for the short term, but well, that's North Sea trade node, which we already strongly control. I mean, it's really better for us to focus on getting power here. Just because it's where we collect, and it's where our strongest trade rival is. That'd be the Netherlands, of course. Okay, so how are we doing over here? You getting stuff done? Looks like they are on the offensive, but I'm not too concerned about it. A traveling minstrel has crossed our nation's borders in his intentions to roam our country, bringing joy to all who hear him. Some say only your ears are fit to hear such wonderful music. Gain the skill 2 artist in Gwinnett. Free stability would be awfully nice. Now, before we do it, we may want to go ahead and boost it because it will give us increased costs for getting to level 3, and getting to level 3 will be useful. So let's spend the admin points, smaller amount of admin points, and then do that. I think we spent plus 50% cost. We would have had plus 100% cost if we went from 2 to 3. I believe that's how that works. So yeah, the colonial nation, we got Celtic Panama coming up here, which is always good to see. One thing we may want to do is invest in helping out our colonial nations' relationship with us. So yeah, let's just put these guys on aggressive. They will try to take as much as they can. So we've got that colony over there in Asia. And that gave us the casus belli against Pima, which is where Where is Pima? Is it here? No. They're not really bordering anyone. I guess maybe... No, that's Brunei. Brunei. Brew whatever. Are you on this little itty bitty island here? No. Well, let's do the find province. There's probably one with that name. Pima. Oh, where did you come from? You seem to come out of nowhere. Maybe the Navajo were forced to release or something like that. So Spain is doing some more colonization. New Spain is really big. We're going to have to watch out for them. But hopefully we can annex most of the Cherokee here. And I'm going to send a colonist this way. Just going to continue to... Oh, what do we got here? Going to continue to expand up here a bit. Got some less ferocity, which is always great. I mean, we may just go and kill them anyway. I mean, what we could have done was just declare this war and not even bother to send our troops over here, because the colonies would probably take care of it. Yeah, so thinking maybe we send an insult to Norway. Although we ought to watch out, because we don't want, we don't want them to attack us with France at their side. It's too bad the spy stuff in this game is not that great. It'd be great to try to break down relations between France and Norway. So you are attacking Mutaba. Truce with Malacca is over. We may be able to wage simultaneous wars here. Alright, oh, they're allied to England. Interesting. Well, that really is interesting. Is our truce with England over? No. So they would be willing to break the truce. I mean, maybe that's a good idea, because then we destabilize them, I think. Alright, so ship. Nothing like building a whole lot of ships. 6 more heavy ships under production. Oh yeah. All right. Back to the war. I'm thinking we may not, well, I have to think this one through. If it's better for us to wait and attack England directly, to maybe we could vassalize them. I don't know. No, thank you. I have other things in mind. Okay, England's truce is over. Now I wonder if they'll declare war. Are they in a truce with England until July 1648? Sure would be useful to have that be the cause of war, I would think. But then again, if we vassalize England, I'm not sure what happens to them. We probably take over as their colonial overlord, but I'm not entirely certain. And it looks like we are still having some issues here. So, let's detach siege, and we are going over there. Might as well stop here. And 1 military power, sure. Seems reasonable to me. Okay, great. Tennessee. Head on down to Tennessee if you would. Alright, so England is allied to Malacca, which is interesting. Yeah, go ahead and repay that loan, and we are now debt-free. Could use that to lower inflation. Maybe it would be good to build a mint, or counting house, whatever you call it. Alright, I think it'll be okay to do that. Now, we do need claims. Fabricate a claim on... Do we have a claim on Essex already? I think we may. So let's do Kent as well. That will only help things. Unless we're discovered. Then it's extra aggressive expansion. But that will be okay. You know, England's only ally is Malacca. You know, it seems like wasted effort here. It looks like France is just not going to relent on their desire to control my provinces in Asia. May be good to go ahead and unmothball these fleets so that we're all set for battle. Alright, we've got another treasure fleet. It'd be great to avoid losing stability. Stability costs a whole lot than reducing inflation, so we will let it be. Now, let's go ahead and build counting house. If we can get a couple of these, should help out with the inflation problem in the long term. We've got a fleet of 25 heavy ships. Too bad, we've got the aggressive expansion. Alright, more war galleons. We should, nah. Do we have... We still haven't captured Tennessee. Let's... Have we breached the walls? We got some cotton. So apparently there are some more Cherokee provinces. I'm guessing over here somewhere. Let's use the we've got Doom on Totonac. Alright, so Shawnee, we haven't really done much with you. But if you leave the war, I think we'll be okay. Oh, you're occupied by Miami. That's our issue. We can't really do that for you. Okay, so we can enforce protectorate. Don't really want to do that. Coosa, Cherokee, Arkansas, Muskogee, Tennessee, Dahomey, Tuskegee, Tuvalu. Cause us to suffer 104% aggressive expansion, really? I don't think so, because I think we may flip them over. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, so 0 overextension. All of our provinces were taken over by the colonial nations, which is really good. Okay. Let them deal with the problems. 100% prestige from land battles. Very good. I can't wait for the next one. Extra siege power is fantastic. Well, my friends, I have let the time escape. We are going to have to quit for today. So we had a successful war here in North America, and our hold over this area is getting to be pretty excellent. And have some Indonesian territory growing as well. We need to put the nail in England's coffin, so to speak. And they are not able to get any great power allies, so I'm thinking that that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And the nice thing was the overextension that we got did not have anything to do, or we didn't have to do it. Oh my. We really should do something about this. Hate to spend the points, but that's a lot of inflation. And that has really helped our bottom line, so I think that will be okay in the long run. So we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.